Okay, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a very short video, and in this video I am going to show you how to create a photo gallery content type, how to create a gallery view using this content type and the views module, and how to create a front page slideshow. So first, let's go over the steps. We will be downloading and installing a couple of modules that are required for this photo gallery content type. We will check Drupal's image toolkit and set the image quality to 95% so that our images will come out very well. We will create 3 image styles: a slideshow image style, a gallery view thumbnail image style, and a gallery page thumbnail image style. We will also create an album tag and an album vocabulary and terms in this vocabulary so that we will use it to tag our gallery. We will create a custom photo gallery content type. We will create about 5 or more fields. The most important fields here will be a cover field, an image, the gallery cover field, the photos field, the album or tags field, and the description field. The photos field will allow us to upload multiple photos at once. The cover field will allow us to upload only one photo at a time, and it's actually going to hold only one photo. That's the cover page of the gallery. The description will allow us to type some text which will where we'll describe the gallery. The album or the tag will allow us to tag the galleries in a form of to create albums, pretty much. We will create gallery view to display all the photo galleries. So each one of the nodes we will create out of this photo gallery content type, we will put all of them into a view so that we can display all the galleries at once, and just click on each one of them and go to the individual gallery nodes. We'll create a slideshow, and we'll put this slideshow on the front page. The slideshow is going to be based on the gallery cover page, or gallery cover image actually, and we will configure the slideshow block to display on the front page only. What are the modules and plugins we will need? We will need the following. We'll need the Flex Slider module, the Libraries module, the Flex Slider third-party plugin. We will need Flex Slider Views Slideshow module. We use Views Slideshow. We use Views. We use CTools. We use Plub. We use Plubload. We use the plugin for Plub Upload, and we'll use the Lightbox module. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of these models. The Flex Slider module will pretty much just integrate with the Flex Slider library, and all it will be doing is it's going to be using the third-party Flex Slider library to create a slideshow that's responsive and that you can resize. The Views module, we will use this to create the gallery view, and that gallery view is what we will put into our menu so that we'll be able to list all the different galleries. But Views is a lot more powerful, and it can do a lot of other things that we won't be going into. All you need to know right now is we'll be using the Views module to create a gallery view that will list all the gallery nodes. We'll be using CTools. CTools is required by Views, so you cannot use Views without using CTools. It's required. Views depends on CTools, so we need to install CTools. CTools is simply a suite, is a set of APIs that are required by a lot of other modules, and Views is one of those modules that require these APIs. The View slideshow, we will use this to create the slideshow itself. This has to be available in order for us to be able to create the Flex slideshow, and it will be powered. It's powered using jQuery. We use the Plub module. This will allow us to upload multiple images at the same time, and it's going to depend on the libraries module, so we will need to also use the libraries module. we will use the proof upload integration module. This is actually the module that will actually allow us to do the batch uploads, and it comes with a plugin, so we'll have to download this third-party plugin and add it to our libraries folder in our site. We will use a lightbox module to create a lightbox of all our images. So we'll display all the images, and once you click on each one of the images, it will pop, a lightbox will pop up with a larger image. The libraries module, like I said, it's a module that's required by a couple of other modules so that we can integrate third-party plugins into Drupal. Drupal doesn't come with third-party plugins built in. So if you want to use third-party plugins, or if a module requires a third-party plugin, it means you will be required to install the libraries API. Once it's installed, you can store the plugin in the libraries folder, and the libraries API will allow the modules to use the third-party library. So now let's do a quick demonstration of everything that I just explained. So the first thing is I need you to take a look at this site. This is what we will be doing. This is the front page slideshow. We will be creating this front page slideshow, and we will display it on the front page. Also, the gallery test I just created right here. So when I click on this gallery test, this is a view. This view displays all the two galleries that we have right now. One of them is called second test, one is called test image. So it will display the cover page of each of the galleries, and when I click on the cover page, it will take me to the actual gallery node. See, it's node 5. This is the actual gallery node. Right here, this is the description of the gallery. This is the date and the author information of the gallery. Album tags, this is the tags of this gallery. Commenting is enabled, but you have to log in order to be able to comment or register. If I click, these are the gallery images. If I click on each one of them, it will show me this light box. Now I can navigate through the light box. I can click and go through each one of the images. So this is what we will be doing. So to do this, the first thing we need to do is we need to log in. So I've logged in with an admin account. So the first thing I will do is I will go to content, and this second gallery, first gallery, I will delete this content. I don't want it to be on our way. I'll delete this. So it's not there anymore. So you see the gallery is not there anymore. And so first thing I'll do is I'll click on configuration, and I'll scroll all the way down and click on image toolkit. From image toolkit, Drupal by default set the image toolkit to 75% JPEG quality. I want this to be 95%, so I'll change it to 95%, and I'll click save configuration. So my images will have the quality of 95%. Next, I'll go back to configuration, and I'll click on image styles. Image styles is under media, so I'll click on image styles. I need to create 3 image styles. One of them is already created. This is it right here. It's called image gallery. So if I open this image gallery has it's going to have a width of 200 and a height of 100. So I'll save this, and now I'll go back to image styles. Let me create a new image style. I'll click here just for testing, and I'll call this front page views slideshow. What size do I want my front page view slideshow to be? I want it to be scaled, not scale and crop. I want it to be scaled, and I want the width to be 960. I want it to upscale. The height I don't really care, so I will just put 300. So I've just created an image style, one image style. I already have one. This is one, and this is the other one. So this is for the actual gallery. On the gallery, this will be the thumbnails that will show, and this one will be for the slideshow. So now I'm going to create one more, and I will call this gallery view list, or gallery list view. So when I list the galleries, this is what I'll use. For this, I'm going to do scale again, and I'll scale this to 620, and I'll upscale, and I'll leave this to, let's say, 100. All of these you can change later on. So I've created this. So now I have my 3 image styles: front page views, slideshow, gallery list view, photo gallery thumbs. 3. The next step is now to create the content type. So I'll point my mouse to structure, and I'll click content types. Otherwise, click on structure and click on content types, and I'll click here, and I'll call this photo gallery. Use it to create photo galleries. Okay, so photo gallery, use it to create photo galleries. That's the description. Publishing option, I don't want it to be on the front page, so I will uncheck this. I want to display the author's information. I want to enable commenting. I don't want to link it to any menu, so I will just uncheck this because I don't want it to be linked to any menu. I will create a view for that. I'll click save and add fields. So automatically I have 2 fields added for me: title and body. So the first thing I'll do is I'll delete the body field. I don't want this body field. It's deleted, it's gone. So the first thing I need to do is create my gallery cover. So I will call this gallery cover image, and this will be an image. Field type will be image, and the widget will be image. I'll click save. I'll click save. Here, this is the cover image of your gallery. Make sure you upload a nice one. I'll make this required because I want this field, and I'm going to use it when I'm listing my when I'm creating a view. Okay, I want it to be PNG, GIF, or JPG, or JPEG. Okay, I'm not going to save it in any special directory. Maximum image size, I'm going to restrict this to, say, 1600 by 500. That's the maximum. So if my image size is larger than this, it's going to be cropped. Minimum, I want to make sure it's at least 940 by 300. And for preview image, I'm going to select front page view slideshow, but instead I'll click on gallery list view because the gallery list view is 620, so I want a smaller size, 620. How many images to upload? Only one, so I make sure I keep this one, and I click save. So I've created the one custom field. Next, I will create a field called gallery photos. This will be a field type image. For this, I will use Plum Upload, and I'll click save. I'll click save here again. I'll also make this required since it's a photo gallery. You can upload as many images as you want. Okay, image style, I'm going to call this photo gallery thumbs, so they will be small size, and I will not put any minimum here, but I'll put a maximum. I don't want this to be more than 1024 by nothing more than 1024 by 780. Anything more than this should be trimmed down. How many images? I want to do unlimited, and I'll probably want to do alternate and title, so I can add alternate text and title. I click save. I've created that. Next, I want to create my description. I'll call this gallery description. This will be a long text field. I'll click save, save, and I'll make sure I click filtered text, so this will provide the editor. Now I'll put here, please write a short description for this photo gallery, and I'll click save here. It's only one value. So I have my three fields now, 1, 2, 3, plus title that was already created. Now I need to create a tag field, so I will click this and I will click do here albums, or I'll just say tags, albums / tags. For this I will click term reference, that's taxonomy term reference, and I'll choose autocomplete term widget. I'll click save. There is already a vocabulary called tags, so I'll select this tags vocabulary, but if I don't want to use the tags vocabulary, I can create my own vocabulary. So let's use the tags vocabulary for now, and this is not required, but I want to make sure this is unlimited, so the user can add as many tags as they want. And I'll click save, settings. Now I've created all my fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first I need the cover, then the image, then the description, then the tags. Okay, so now that I've created this, let's go to the home page and let's make an attempt to create a node, a gallery node. So I'll point and click on content, and I'll click on add content. I'll click on photo gallery. From here I will enter my first gallery. For the cover page, I will select this cover page right here, and I'll click upload. So it has been uploaded for me. I like to do this for performance reasons, so make sure I'm getting what I expected. I click on upload here, and I'll go to pictures and select all of these pictures right here. All of them have been selected. I'll click upload. So they've all been uploaded for me. I can now add here, say, alternate text of my photo, title text of my photo. So you can do this on all of them if you want. Now under description, I'm gonna just copy and paste a description from right here. I don't want to type anything new, so I'm just gonna copy something and paste it in here. Under tags, I'm gonna call this space. I'm gonna tag it as space, and I'll create new revision. Click save. So now I've created my node, but see, it's not fancy right now. This is not good because we haven't formatted our gallery yet. So now we go back to content type and we click on display, manage display. Under manage display, for gallery cover I don't want the label. For photo gallery photos I don't want the label hidden. Description I don't want the label. Tags I do want this. Now for gallery cover I don't even want this to display at all on the actual gallery page, so I'll disable this. I'll click hidden. I don't want it at all. My gallery photos, I want this to be displayed in a light box, so I will look here for light box and I'll look for my gallery thumb, which is supposed to be somewhere here. Let's see, okay, gallery thumb, this is what I need. Light box, photo gallery thumbs, original. So I'll click on this option, and once I click on that option I'll click save. I'll go back here and refresh my page. My gallery has been organized for me now. So you see, these are my images, 1, 2, 3. This is the images I added, and this is the description right here. If I want this description to be above the images, all I will need to do is under my display, I will take the description, move it above, and I'll click save. The description should now be above the images. If I click this, the description is now above the images right here. If I click on each one of these images, I get a light box, and I can move this light box. If I want to show this full page, I can click here and show a much larger image, and I can click outside to disable the light box. So we've created the content type, we've created a sample node. Now the first thing that I was supposed to show you or talk about that I did not was to make sure that we have all the modules, because if you don't have all the modules installed and enabled, you will not be able to create the content type or the fields just like I did. You won't be able to see all these features. So let's go to modules for 1 minute. And from modules, I'm going to search here for Plume. See, I needed this, the Plume load widget. This needed to be enabled. That's one. I'll search for Lightbox. Lightbox needed to be enabled. And Plume and Lightbox are the two main ones that we needed in order to create the content type and create these views. Okay. Views you will definitely need. This is what we're going to use now. So views slideshow, views UI. You need this. C tools was also needed. It's already enabled. Libraries also needed. It's already enabled. So I had enabled all of this already in here. So let's go back to the home page. So right now if I click on this gallery test, it's still not showing anything because it's connected to something else. So now let's go create a new view. To create a view, we have to click on structure and click on views. From here we'll click add new view, and I'll call this view photo galleries. This view is going to show content. It's going to show content of the type photo gallery. It will display using unformatted list. It will display fields. I will create a menu, and this menu will be in the main menu. It will be photo galleries. If I want to create an RSS feed of this, I can click this to include the RSS feed. If I want to create a block, I'll click this. I need this because we want to create a slideshow block. So I'll click on create a block, and I'll call this block photo gallery slideshow. The format here, it's going to be flex slider. It's not going to be of titles, it's going to be of fields. How many images? I want to show only 5, and I'll click continue, edit, and edit. From here, first thing, I'll click save to make sure everything is saved. So now I've created my view. I need to format my view now. So to format my view, first thing I need to do is under fields, I will click add, and I'll add cover. There are 2 cover images, so this is the one that I need. Gallery cover image, because it appears in photo gallery node. So I'll click this, I'll click apply, I'll disable the label. Under image style, I'll click photo gallery view list, because this is a view, and link image to the content, to the actual gallery, and I'll click apply. So now I have only one image. This is the image, this is the cover. I want my titles to show at the bottom, so I will bring the title at the bottom and click apply, and I'll click save. Now I've created the page. If I go back here and I click home, on the menu I now have a menu called photo galleries. If I click on photo galleries, I will see only one gallery so far. This is the only one gallery we've created. If I click on it, it shows me that gallery. So let's create a second gallery. I go content, add content, and I'll click photo gallery again. The cover, I will go to downloads, and I will choose this cover. So I'll call this paste banner. Under gallery, since I don't have that many images, I will just add the same images that I previously added, but less. I'll click upload here. Always click upload here first before you save. And for my content this time, for the description of the gallery, I will just select this. I'll paste that here. I'll call this paste banner, and I'll also call it paste. So because I've already added a tag before called paste, as soon as I type paste, it's showing up here, so I'll click on it. I'll still need a revision of this. I'll click save. I've created my second gallery. This have only 6 images. I'll go back to photo galleries. Now you will see 2, because I've created 2. So let's create a third one. Photo gallery again. I'll go back here and I'll select enrollment, paste enrollment banner. I'll upload that. I think I have this already, so let me remove this and select another one. Summer or Christine. Okay, let's upload this. Okay, good. Images, I'll select my same images, this time only this. I'll upload this. Description, I'll just paste the same thing here, and I'll still call this paste revision marked. save. So I've created the third one. If I click on photo galleries, there is one. All three of them are here now. So if I click on the last one, this is it. It has one tag paste. If I click on the tag paste, it will show me only the 3 galleries that are tagged with the word paste. So now, how do we create the front page slideshow? To create the front page slideshow, we need to go back to our view. We'll look for the view photo galleries. Click on it here, and we'll click on block. From block, we already have the block right here. We don't need the title, so I'll click on title. I'll say exclude from display, and for not for all but for this block, and I'll click apply. For the gallery cover image, I'll click on it, and here the image format will be front page view slideshow. I'll click apply. Now this is my gallery. I'll click save. So now I can see a sample of my gallery. This is not a sample of my gallery, my front page gallery. Okay, so to enable this, I will click on structure and point to blocks. From blocks, I will look for photo galleries, view photo galleries. I'll click on this and put this on my header first region. See, header first region, and I'll save. If I go back now, my gallery is appearing now. Header first. Okay, but it has a title. I don't want this title. So if I don't want the title, one thing I can do is I can click on edit this photo galleries block. I click on configure, and in here I'll put none. Save. Go back, refresh. It's gone. It's no more there. So in this video, we've created the photo gallery content type. We've created a view and a menu item of these photo galleries. We've created a front page slideshow. We've configured and displayed the front page slideshow on the front page. So right now, if I click on authors, you will still see the front page slideshow. I want this to show on the front page only. So I'll click here. This is contextual links. I'll click here and click configure block. I'll scroll all the way at the bottom and say on the listed pages, only the listed pages, and I'll type this front. So this means show this slideshow on the front page only. Only the listed pages. I'll put here front, and I'll click save. Now it will not display on any other page but the front page. So if I click on home, I'll see it. If I click on the logo, I'll see it. If I click on the site name, I'll see it. If I click on photo galleries, it's not there. Only the galleries. If I click on this gallery test, it's not here. If I click on authors, it's not there. So we finally configured our slideshow to display only on the front page. So before we end, I'll show you the structure. This is the site. This is the content. This is all the content of the site. So from here, I'll click here. I'll expand modules. I'll expand all libraries. So these are the libraries we needed. Not all of them. We needed this library called Plum Load. We needed the library called jQuery Circle. Not really, but it's usually needed for slideshow. But the two main libraries we needed was Flex Slider and Plume Upload. This library will allow us to upload multiple images. Flex Slider will allow us to have a responsive slideshow. What do I mean by responsive? This is a slideshow now. If I try to reduce this, right now it's not responsive. Let's see. Okay, there may be some other settings I need to check, but normally it's supposed to be, if it's set right, it will be responsive. So as you reduce the size, it will be responsive. Okay, so you need to have this Flex Slider module plugin downloaded, and you need to have Plume Upload downloaded. If you look under modules and I click on contrib modules, you have all the different modules here. So the modules we really needed were, we needed the views slideshow, we needed views, we needed Plume Upload, we needed plop, we needed lightbox, we needed libraries, and we needed Flex Slider. So Flex Slider, libraries, plop upload, views, slideshow. Okay, I hope this went well, and that you will be able to follow these instructions to create a gallery. This is the end of the video.